to see? What stocks would you like to see most of? What are we looking at today? We are looking at S&P is doing great. First of all, let's just go over the overall markets, right? This is probably the best start the NASDAQ has had in 6 months. I'm not kidding. It's up 3%. 462 points is big, right? Again, we needed to hold the 35,400 level. In the Dow, it gapped up well above that today, and then we needed to hold the S&P. We needed to hold up the 4,500. We're well above that. So what's kind of pushing this market? If you didn't know, it's the puts. A lot of people went short, right? Not just sold their stock, we actually started shorting stocks, and now you're seeing the repercussions of that right now with the bears being really pushed to cover, and that's what that is what's pushing the market today. If you didn't know. So we had 2 calls last night. Just really quick, let me get this out of the way. We called NBY. NBY is now at 15%, 15.229%. In fact, it did gap up to 6. We only banked about 5% on that one, so that was good. And then our other call, APTX, it gapped up to 6, and it's at 5%. I think it's grinding right now, so it might get past it, but it basically. Not a great call. I'm looking at the other calls I could have made, like GTYH, which I actually made on live before I went off at 3:30 yesterday Central Time. GTYH, it's up 7%. So I didn't miss on APTX. It just wasn't great. It just gapped up too far. NBY gapped up too at 6%, but it continued to really ride out, and is now at. It looks like it might have gone to 16, but right now it's 15.2, which is great. So, what's up, brother? What's up, Bossel man? Love it, brother. How are you? Can you check my CFVI? Yeah, bro. What is CFVI doing today? Acquisition, yeah, pump. So you are. Well, it looks like it may have gapped up and come back down a little bit. I can't tell on the daily candles here, but looks good. I think you stay long here. So I don't know what the acquisition target is, but it's got a small float, so definitely a hold. I'm not sure if I'm adding here, but with the basically 4 days, so not much I could tell you that you probably don't know, my man. I appreciate you being here though. Good job on finding. Really helpful. Appreciate it. Like I was saying, NBY jumped 15% today. I think it might have gone to 16%. We called down the APTX. It gapped up 6 or 7. It's now down to 5. So not the great call. We've lost a little bit there. I believe that it actually might APTX. Let me see if it was grinding for a while. Yeah, it's just grinding sideways. So it gapped up 7. It went to 8, and then it's just at 6, or it's at 5 now. So we're actually down in that trade. I actually got out. So it gapped up at 7. I got at 640 because I thought it was going to drop further. But anyway, all right. What else we got? It's loaded up. Good to see you guys here. Appreciate it. I'm still in LCI. I haven't seen it in a while, but I cannot believe you're still at LCI. Lynette, you are? You're. Let me see. LCI. Hang on. Up 30%. Nice. Well, congratulations. You are a better investor than me. I jumped out quick. So congratulations on the LCI. Again, that was never meant to be a long. Look, my calls, number 1, are not financial advice. Number 2 is they're really good for a day. This is one of the few that may have actually, the day that we call it, touched bottom, right? And insiders know, right? I mean, if you're betting the CEO and you're betting the CFO and you're betting the general counsel and the insiders like that, not just directors, these guys absolutely know, right? Appreciate you guys. Disney. Well, let's go CRM. I'm sure Disney is up today because the airlines are up. CRM, man, it's just had 2 bad days. It like literally 2 bad days is all it had. I'd stay long. Well, I would hold here. I really wouldn't get long till let's just it's 287, but let's call it 290. That gets you above the 50 day too, right? So Salesforce is looking like it's recovering. Again, you could probably nibble here, but I'd wait till that 290 on the CRM. The Disney Jets is back up. It looks like it's kind of could break out. Disney off its lows again. I'm not sold on it. I know it looks good. It was up today. It's even now. I would look at Disney again. Then this was so often. It just had so many down days. It's tough right now. 163 is where I start to nibble. It'll really jump to 168 from 163. I know that seems like a long way off, but you got to call it, like I said, and then 185 is where I get real long. It needs to it's above 30 in the relative strength. It looks like it's climbing, so it's good for Disney. Appreciate it, man. That is J. Mark Miller. Appreciate you, brother. Dude, nice hat back there. Yeah, well, I can put it on this way. You see the Bitcoin, but yeah, this is when I trade. Put it backwards, brother. It means I'm working hard, digging, grinding. What's up? Matic, dude. So I held Poly, and then you guys literally told me like Thursday, Friday, Matic, and I didn't buy anymore. But it pumped. It's doing really good. Relative strength in crypto today, really quickly. I'm sure you guys know because you're in it. But so when everything is doing this in crypto and in stocks, what are the ones that have done well for the week? That's what you want to look at. The relative strength for the week, right? Luna, Matic, Poly's killer, 33% for the week. It's up 33% now, so it was even for the week, and then today it popped a third, 33%. Nice. Still looking at BitTorrent. Didn't have a clue about that one. Bitcoin SV is up due to this, due to Craig Wright being correct on a couple things in his lawsuit. OKB is one that is up. Those are really the top ones that for the week are up. But ETH is showing some real relative strength along with Cardano. Cardano needs to go higher before I'm in it. Solano, I think I'm adding here. So 199, you're probably adding here. Polkadot is a big surprise. It started to pump last night after we got off our live, up 15% today. AVAX again showing the strength as we talked about yesterday. Crypto.com as we talked about yesterday. Link, we talked a little bit about Link yesterday. It's up 12% today. It's just so far down though. So it's at 20. Really needs to get above that 30, 35 level. Mana's strong at 14%. Axie's 10. VeChain, which I was down on yesterday, and bam, it's up 11% today. No, 12% today. So Polygon, I hold the bag, but from last Thursday it was not showing strength. In the last 2-3 days it shows some severe, like really strong strength. Yep. CRTX. We'll see what CRTX is up to. CRTX. If y'all missed it, CRTX up 9. So it's off its base, but it's still doing this. It's just got that little bit 9%. On a third, it's not a penny stock any longer. But again, I still stick by. If you can get that thing to 18, it will pop. There's literally it will fill the gap from 18 to 34 pretty quickly, like within days. So, but it's got to get to that 18 first. So, congratulations to you because you're probably still in it. The unknown 683, shout out, bro. Need an options trade. Well, here's the thing: the puts and the shorts are the reason that the market is so far up, right? Because people they just sell, but they actually went short. So That is, I just saw it from a Goldman Sachs report. So the last like 3 days, going back to Friday, but you could say a little bit on Thursday because they saw the Omicron coming. Went short, and now they've got to cover their shorts here. So the bears are getting squeezed here. So anyway, that is the reason why I think you're seeing the market, especially the NASDAQ, really push up on the growth stocks. I'm still not really bullish on anything that is still down 40-50% for the year, like a DocU. Basically all the ARC stocks, right? I'm still not. I don't like. I'm not trading those. Let's just say that I think they could fall more. They're just not even on my radar. I'm not even thinking about them. I need them to stop doing this and start doing this, right? So Poly, yes. Small market in my ear. Whisper small cap in my ear. Yes. So what does the small caps do today? I know the mid caps. MDY is doing. Was it ICM? No, it's what is it? Small caps are doing well today. So IWM, that's the one I was looking for. The Russell is up 3% today, so you gotta love that. Those aren't all small caps though, but a lot of them are. In the Russell, if you want to get long, you're not too far off. 230 is where I get long in the Russell. What's up, Brian, the coder? Love you, brother. We can link if you're popping. Brian, I don't really swing that way, bro. I like swing trades. Lucy, what's Lucy do today? I literally have not looked at, except for the broader markets, I have not looked at individual stocks. I did look at a few that I know were working. It's down 2 today just because that subpoena still. Again, it's a hold for me. I like it above 40. If it goes below 40, you're going to have some issues. Like 40 could turn into 28 pretty quick. So liking the semis. I'm liking the home. I like the semis, NVIDIA, AMD, AMAT. I like TOL for the home builders. TOL, LEN, ITD. ITB. Those are really working right now, guys. Those are stocks that are doing this and continue to do this. Even the railroads are still very strong. CSX and UNP. I know they're boring as hell, but hey, they keep printing. If you want to do option calls, those are the stocks to do them on. Toll, in fact, Toll has earnings. That's the Tollway Brothers, or so. Anyway, big builder. TOL has earnings tonight after the bell. So again, if your crypto or your stocks are oversold, you're in the wrong stocks. You really are. So understand that. Focus on relative strength for sure. What is staying strong here? CRTX we did. Going back up to just a little bit here. Appreciate you guys. Again, if you didn't hear, NBY, we hit a big one last night, but it gapped up 6-7%. It went to 6-16%. That's one of our bigger ones. Not that doesn't happen often. Typically, we get 2, 3, 4, 5%, and that's about it. So what else are we doing? Remember, we're buying high. If the stock's here and it drops down, we want it to get back to there and then buy the breakout. So that's what we're looking at. All right, Lucid CXCW. Not a lot of people on here this morning. It's just, are we just so elated that the market's up and nobody wants to go live? It's basing out again. It's up 244 today. It's doing this. This is not even on my radar, but you probably know more than me. It's got a smallish float, so it could pump. I haven't seen a lot of pumps going back until really September time frame, a little bit in July, and a lot in May. Breadth strength still fairly good, but again, Talk to me when we get above 75, and then really talk to me above when we get about 120 in CSCW. Appreciate that. Who's that? Rushmore 55, love it. Matic target. Yeah, let's look at the Matic target. I hadn't done the Fibonacci extension on Matic, but let me get the Trading Views chart up on Matic. And give you, all right, here's 20 to 21. Man, so all-time high was what? $2.70, $2.70 at 230 right now. I think really it's gone 250 as of, is that today? It just came back. Yeah, man. I think you start adding a lot. I think you can add above 220. Again, not financial bias, but I'd be not just nibbling here, but I'd be taking some nice little swings here. So I'll probably do that today. In fact, I need to look at my crypto portfolio, and I am going to take some profits today for sure on stocks that are just not showing real good relative strength, but are still up because the overall market's up. So that's how I'm doing. What's up, Adam Brown? Appreciate it, brother. Microsoft and Disney. Clearly Microsoft. Come on, brother. I mean that's not even a. That's not. I mean you got to show me some strength, and Microsoft up to. I mean you could really be taking some chunks right here. I mean it's literally sitting on the 20-day. I mean it gets above 338. I mean you got to go real long. I love Microsoft. You know what's so funny about Microsoft was it was hated in the early aughts. We hated it. It was getting hacked. People hated him. Hated Bill Gates. Thought that he was evil. Blah blah blah. And then now it's a beloved stock. It is what it is. Snow. What's up with the snow today? SNOW. Disney. I would wait on. Let's just say I'm not saying it's a bad company. It's just going to be a longer wait, right? Get in the stocks that show the relative strength. You want to see the relative strength? Here we go. Snow is doing very very well. I think you could add here. You might nibble. It actually hit where I would go. 378 is where I'd get. That's probably where I get long, not financial advice again, but it's where I start really buying is 370. It's at 360, 65. You can nibble here for sure. You might can nibble a lot. It looks like it's sitting right now on the 20-day. It went above it, and it's kind of come back down today. But again, it is so close. I mean, it actually hit 375 today. To 377, 378, get real long. Relative strength's very, very good. Insider there's been a lot of insiders selling on snow. So do understand that. So there you go. That is D4 Eagles. Hey, man, good to see you again. Solo and FLGC both look incredible. FLGC... I haven't even looked at that since last year. So this is your this is the pot stock, right? So it's be careful. It's basing. I'm not sure if it looks great. It's not a stock that I'd be trading. I wouldn't even be nibbling here, but I can tell you if you can get to 258, it's so small, it's so hard. So let's call it 250. If you get 250, you'll run to $3 fairly quickly. You're at 217 now, so. If you're, I don't know what your position is in the stock, like where you got in, your entry point or anything like that. But again, show me the 250 and I'll show you $3 really quick to fill that gap. Again, not a good trade, but if I had to trade it, that's how I'd do it. Let's look at Solo really quick too, and then I'll talk more on the crypto angle. Solo. Man, what can I say about this? So kind of the same as did Disney here. Again, I don't think you can get long in this. That you just let it play. It had a really good day yesterday. It's had a semi-good day today, up close to 4%. I think you could probably start to nibble. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, I wouldn't start nibbling until it defeats it's really got to go 330. It's got to defeat the 320. Let's call it the 320. So. Tell you what, I really mean round number with so to defeat the resistance and the 20-day and the 50-day at 350 is where I get long. You're not too far from it. It's at $3 right now, 286. So that's not the worst trade, right? You're just gonna have to, like, it's doing this. It needs to show you that it can do this, right, and break that 320ish mark. Yeah. So there you go. Appreciate it, man. That is so low. Rushmore, what's up, brother? Once again, you say where I get long at. Do you mean that's where? Yes. So get long is where you enter at. So there's hold, then there's nibble, and then there's get long, where I start adding a lot. Right. Again, not financial advice, just what I would do with the stocks that you guys tell me. So right now I don't like shorting the market again. This could change. We're in a lot of chops, so I would also be taking profits liberally, right? So if I've got a stock up, let's just call it 15%, I'm definitely getting my initial capital out. Let's say that I've got a high conviction in that stock. I would definitely be taking my initial capital out and just riding the profits up. But I'd be taking some profits too, guys. Like it's not a given that tomorrow is not going to be like 600 points down, right? I mean, Fauci has come out today. I just saw on Bloomberg that he's saying it doesn't look. Again, he's sticking to the same point. It doesn't look. It's infectious, but it doesn't look like it's got very mild symptoms. But that could change. If that changes tonight, with the overnight risk, I'm just saying, watch yourself. So I'd be taking some profits here. I'm not taking all the profits. I'm taking some profits. I'm definitely getting my initial investments out for sure. CXCW did pop 5%. I give you that. Still, I like stocks that are doing this though, right? It's got to be doing this because it's less stressful. Look, a stock doing this, it's probably going to continue to do this. A stock doing this or a stock doing this, it's just stressful. Right? If a stock's basing out, typically it's probably going to do this. You got to look at the relative strength. Look at CX. Let me look at the relative strength on what was that? Yeah, CSCW. The relative strength is above 30. So that's good. It's at 41, right? You'd like to see 50. You'd really like to see about 70, right? But it's doing this. Look, I sleep better at night when I invest in stocks, or I do option calls, or I do puts on stocks that are doing this. Stocks that are doing this are typically going to continue to do that. There's a reason, right? They need a full reversal. So let's say it starts here. It needs to really dip and come back up to here, and then we buy the breakout. That's how the professionals do it, guys. That's the professional trader. That's the institutional trader. That's the Wall Street trader. Good morning. Missed all the runners this morning. Six squid. Yeah, dude. Nash has been pretty good so far. He got sick about 3 weeks ago for about 2 days is all, which is a really, really small. So feeling good about that. But it's real warm here though. Actually, it's cold today, but it's going to be warm the rest of the week. You're good people, man. Giving power to people. Great information. Appreciate it, man. Moves off. You know, I'm a fan of yours, Cardano. Let's look at Cardano. So just to be honest, I hold a bag of Cardano. I'm gonna get on TradingView here. Look at the ADA. Boom. Here we go. So we need to be long above. God dang, it's going down though, man. It's really in a bad place. So look. I believe in it, but I don't believe in it this much. I'm not buying. I'm not buying until it's at 140. I'm not buying until it's at 180-ish, and then I get real long at the 232. Right? The super trend's got to sell on Cardano since literally mid-September. The technicals say sell as well. Again, base support here it's broken base support. Base support was at 150. Again, you can't really start nibbling until about 180, and you get real long again at 230. That's how I play Cardano. It is showing some. It was showing some strength, I thought. Let me look at the CoinMarketCap and the percentage. Yeah, it's up 5%. Up 5% now. So it's doing better than most, but relative strength and where the chart. I'm not long Cardano. I'm holding. Robert, you know I hold the bag. You're calling FLRMC to 25. All right, Ford. Hey, I actually like it. So I had Ford last year at like $6, and it got to what is Ford? It got to like 12 or 13, and I sold it. Yeah, it's at 19. Yeah, no, I sold it I sold it at 14 because that was the. I'll have to go back, but I've got a chart that's literally showing the year. Just stay along above 1650. It's at 19.9. I mean, I wouldn't just nibble here. I'd be taking off chunks here. Relative strength above 60. Nice. So popped into here by CRTX. Yeah, we look at CRTX as well. Ford's a strong trade right now. I mean, I think all the EV stocks are. Ford's clearly moving towards that. Yeah, the CRTX again. I'll get to you, Gary. It is give me the 19-ish, 20-ish, and it will absolutely run. It will fill this gap. You can see it on YouTube. It'll fill the gap all the way to 32 pretty quickly. So there you go. Appreciate you guys, man. It's awesome. Cardano doesn't move with the bull market, unfortunately, but great. Well, so I think that Cardano has got some projects coming out. I thought it was going to be by this time December. I guess it's going to be late December. Look for Cardano to make its move late December. I mean, there's a Christmas rally. So if you don't know what the Christmas rally is, it's 3 days before Christmas. 3 days. Well, let me get this right. 3 days before New Year's Eve, and then the 2 days after New Year's Eve. So you're off New Year's Day, right? So that's what the first. So the second and the third are really good days. Those 5 days are I think historically the best 5 days in the market. Again, that's a stock market, not the crypto market. But so there you go. Appreciate it. Long forward still. So like I said, Cardano. I'm not selling, because I've got conviction that that's going to be back above 230, and then ultimately I think it got to what did it get? It got up to what? What did it peak out at $3, right? Got up to $3. Gotta love that. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. About 20 more minutes here, boys, and I'll jump off, and you guys can find somebody else's live here. Appreciate you guys. Thanks, Mark, for the follow. Guys, give me a follow if you would, and hit the YouTube, because on YouTube, Gary and the boys, they can see what I'm looking at here as far as the charts go, and it's a much easier description instead of me just flipping the phone back and forth or pushing the flip button and then still having to turn the phone. So that make a lot of sense to me. So that's the way we roll. All right. So what else are we seeing here? MDY mid caps are doing well. They're holding. We just want to keep following the trends. Again, don't get married to a stock. Do not get married to a stock. We like to date. That's it. That's how trading is. Now, long term, in your 401k, in your IRA, absolutely get long. But you need conviction. Like the ARC funds are up today, but they're down like 22%. And somehow my 401k is up 18% this year, right? Again, not big to you guys, but half of my 401k is in ARC funds. So somebody explain that. Well, I can explain it. When something outperforms this much, and you got something else going down this much, with the half, they're just so outperforming what ARC did, right? So ARC was doing basically this, and everything else is doing this, right? So SPY, QQQ, MDY, so that's what I'm liking. I'm seeing a lot of option flow to the put side, and I don't know why. Again, I get the Omicron thing, but not either. Yeah, I just don't see it, man. So puts a win. I see a lot of lockdowns again. That's what I'll be putting in the puts. My crude options are back to even for the most part. The 121 calls on USL. So looking at those, lithium are back up, not by much. Again, those are January 21st calls. I got rid of most of my December 17th calls. Those were so far down. I just took what I had left. So I lost. When I lost 89%, when I lost 72%. But the theta was going to eat me up before. One was MNRL, one was USL. So Omicron did hit me pretty good. Crypto. Yeah. I'm not speaking very well today for some reason. I didn't get a lot of coffee, right? So, what else we seen today? VVS. If I didn't tell you guys, I invest. FTT. Yes. So what is FTT doing today? Because I wanted. We talked about it yesterday, and I'm not sure if they got their funding or not. It does not look like they are. The 3 months FTT is down, and FTT is. It's a hold for me. If it gets below 31, I'm probably getting out. It's at 43 right now. It isn't a 3 month downtrend, just so you know. But I get long. I would add at 61. That's where I start adding there. That's all you can do, right? You're buying high, selling higher because it's in a breakout and there's momentum behind it and the trend is behind it. So that's what's going on with the FTT. Robert T. James, appreciate you, man. Let me look at YouTube if we got anything coming in there. Looking at the relative strength, I need. Have not done ET. Oh, here's a dot one. Dot, we need to reclaim 38. What is dot today, by the way? DOT. The polka dot is at 30. I'd like to see the dot at about 38. It needs to reclaim 38. I start nibbling there, and then once it reclaims 48, it's in a breakout for sure. Solano. Above 183 when you want to be long. Look at a price target of 295 for Solano. What's the other one you guys were asking about? Crow. I'm not even sure what Crow is at today. Crow is at 63. I've got Crow. It's in no man's land. Above 53, I stay long at that 261% Fibonacci at 53. It's at 63. Sorry. 81 is the price target on CRO. So there you go on that one. You look at HNT. Yeah, I just looked at HNT. In fact, I've done a chart on HNT. Got it up real quick. Let me see where HNT is today really quick, and then we will. You know what? It's so funny. I had an HNT. I bought one. An HNT miner like 3 years ago. Hooked it in for a while and thought it was a security risk and never hooked it back up. And how dumb of a move was that? So H&T peaks out. What would it peak out at mid-November? It's just been down ever since, but it's sitting at right now. I've got it at 33. Here is the chart. It's at 33. You want to stay long above 28, so it's in no man's land right now. I'd like to see it catch. So you could probably add some here. I'm not gonna lie. Like you could probably add a little bit, like a nibbles, what I would like to say. But it hits the 41. You got big support at 41. So that support is now turned into resistance. Once it breaks 41, that's the 261 Fibonacci extension. Once it breaks the 41. The next target that we have is a 423 extension at $61. So H&T, I actually like that. I actually like that as a project, right? That's a legit project. I think that they are the miner that I have is one of the very first ones. It was like, I don't even know, it was like $200. It was really cheap as compared to what they are today, because I think they're going for like 700 now. I just never kept it turned on. I don't like that you have to hook it into your own personal network. I believe they've got a kind of like a VPN now for you, going back to their network, which slows your network down. But again, good project though. I think my miner was 3G. That's all, like 3 years ago, and now I believe I went to 4G. I think they're looking at 5G miners now. So, and then there's guys doing antennas on top of the roof. You gotta love it, man. So as a project, that's probably, not as a crypto, but as a project, that's probably a top 5 one for me. By the way, I'm about to get into Rome DAO. I was looking at it last night. I was watching some YouTube. Actually, it looks pretty cool, and it looks like it's not a rug pull. Initially, when they kept pushing it back, that looked like it might be a rug pull, because that's typically, look, if you're in crypto and you're in these DAOs like Olympus DAO, Wonderland, whatever it may be, if they keep pushing the project back, that's some issue. That's real issues, especially when they basically copied the code. Right? It's not like they did a ton of work. Now Rome looks like they thought theirs out, because there's like different houses. You can be a foot soldier, an archer, a legend, or whatever the third level is, and then you can do so much with it. But it's paying 200,000% right now. Again, not saying it's a rug pull, but I'll probably put like $1,000 in there, keep it in there, and just kind of see what it does. It looks like it uses the OHM token as well, and I think the OHM you can go get the Rome. I believe that's how it works. It was late last night, so all right, let's do it. CFVI, what's up with CFVI? Let's go. Is it CVF or CFVI? Oh yeah, we just did this one. It's a hold. I mean, look, it's had four I guess decent days up or it's had 3 up days, 1 down day. It's a hold. Where would I jump out at? I mean, I think you could look at probably $12. If it goes below that, it could really drop. But right now, it's a hold. I don't know if I'd be adding. Again, this is just common math right here, guys. That the math in a trend, it's just 4 days that's doing this, right? So got to look at that. Sushi swap, I love it. One of my favorite projects as well. It is. I have not done the TA on it or a chart on it myself. It's down. What's it doing the last 3 months? Down. Yeah, it's not down, but it is at $6. Here's where I mean, it just had such a great run in literally March. All right, where do you nibble, man? This is going to be very disconcerting to you. I'd start nibbling at 13. It's at 6. It needs to literally do 100% up, right? It sucks because it's really a good project. So nibble at the 13. You can get a little bit longer. This is pretty well defined here at 15, and then of course you can start getting real long at the 20 mark. So I actually like Uni better than I like Sushi as far as the product goes. What's this doing real quick? I'm trying to block some light. It looks like it's very smoky in here. Sushi, yeah. So I like the project. I think there's I like DEX, right? I mean, I like Pancake, Uni, Sushi. Those are probably the 3 best DEX for sure. CFVI is to DWAC what AMC was to GME. Okay, I did not know. So was it Ants his? I love it, bro. Shout out to you. Did not know that, so that's why it's coming. So, what was DWAC doing today? By the way, I know they got a new CEO. Was it a House member resigned? It's awesome. I guess, it's up 10. Where you jump out is 39 there, but it's at 48 now. It's definitely a smart hold. Literally, what's holding it back right now is the 20-day. It is the resistance is the 20-day at 49. Just let you know, if it breaks above 50, you might be a little bit more to net. Well, I say that. Let me give you what I really think. If it breaks above 660 is where I start to nibble again. There you go. I appreciate the $5, guys. What's up with Dare? I don't know. Somebody had me look at that a couple days ago. Dude. So with today, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd like to see a full daily candle finish above $2. Today it went to 225. It's selling at 212 right now. I'd like to see today finish I'd like to see a full candle. But again, above $2 you can stay long and probably start to add. And then once you start to get into 230 range, go real long. It's a very good chart. Very good. I wish I could show y'all, but it's got this. So stock was doing this. It goes back up, really does an all-time high, and then starts to come down. So it starts to come down, and now it's back up doing this. It's right there at the $2, and then the all-time high is there, right? So very, 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 very cool. Yeah. So is it Abe? Abe at ATX. What's up, bro? Yeah, this is. I think you can nibble here for sure. I would like to see a full daily candle above the $2 mark, but the relative strength has been above 50 since November 1st, and it's at 73. It's outperforming literally 70% of the market. You got to stay long here. All right, Derek. I asked you Friday if you like it. What I say on Friday? I said I tell you what I said on Friday. I can guarantee what I said. I said I get long at I start to nibble at 180 because it's clearly defined. I bet I said that. So guarantee I said that because it's just clearly defined. Then we had yesterday that was above that. Then we had today above the 2 again. Now that we've crossed the 180 mark, that turns into legit support for you too. So it is halted now, waiting on FDA news to be approved. Nice. Again, you probably knew more about this stock than me with being in the Discord and in the chats, message boards, subreddits. You probably knew more about this than me with the FDA. I did not see anything today. I follow this biotech guy on Twitter that just reports what all the FDA, the PDUFA dates, the phase 1, phase 2s, what's going on. Did it meet the efficacy? I did not see Dare come across. So I did see some Tesla price targets at 1,000 now. So as of today. So thank you. Yeah. So I mean, Dare's pretty. Like I said, it's pretty well defined where the TA is here. So guys, pretty interesting stuff there. All right, if you got anything else, I'm up for another 3 or 4 minutes here. What I want to say about so really quick. Even if you're not a fan of Bitcoin or don't hold Bitcoin because it doesn't move as much, it is up 4%, actually outperforming Ethereum right this second. It's at 51. It really needs a recapture 53, right? 53 then moves us to 58. Then 58 moves us to 63. Those are the levels that you need to know in Bitcoin. Why are they so important? Because Bitcoin moves the markets, right? I didn't make the rules. Again, if you don't like Bitcoin, I get it. I get why you don't. But Bitcoin moves up. Everybody moves up, right? Bitcoin's doing this. your altcoin is probably doing 3x of this, right? So appreciate it. Appreciate you. What's up, is it Real Jarvis? Java Lives? That's a cool name, man. Yeah, so again, you got, if you don't hold it, you got to respect the Bitcoin. Just like if you don't hold ETH, you really got to respect ETH for the altcoins. ETH leads the altcoins, and BTC typically leads ETH. I will say this: the relative strength in ETH is outperforming Bitcoin. It's not even close. This is like the highest since like 2018, right? So there you go. That's a very, very key stat. So hi from Florida. What's up? Lynchel 45. Linda Shue. Sorry, I pronounced it wrong. What's the opinion on SafeMoon? I just look at price, right? My opinion on cryptos like that, it pumps a lot. I'll give you that. I mean, just today alone, it's probably pumped 10 different times. 3 month looks really bad. It got up to 5 zeros and then a 6.5, and now we are down all the way to, how many zeros are we down? 5 zeros, 1 6. So it did pump. Okay, so if you really want to know where I start to nibble, I start to nibble at 3.7. I get real long at the 6.5, and then that's kind of where you're at. So my opinion, I don't hold SafeMoon. I will say this: if you go to coin market cap, go to cryptocurrencies, go 2 down in the pull down to recently added, and then you go 4 tabs over to most visited, and here it is. The ones you want to really look at: Cat Girl's number 4, Shiba Meta is number 5. These are the ones that people are looking at all the time on CoinMarketCap. Most visited. Shiba is 16, Bitcoin's 13, Ethereum's 24. What was Matic is 30. So Matic is now in the top 30. The top 5 is Retro Moon and Cat Girl and FCF and Shiba Meta. So there you go. Those are the top 4. I don't see where did Hero go. That hurts. But at least Shiba's there. So Shiba's up 6% today. It's down 34% for the month. So watch out for that one. One that's Cat Girl's down 67% for the month. So I got beat down in that one. I'm not saying it's a rug pull, but that's very, very bad. Definitely not a rug pull. So one that's really beaten out, that's just big time relative strength is Metapats. For the last 30 days, it's gone 170%. So there you go. Those are the ones that I like, or not that I like, the ones that most people are looking at right now. So, all right, guys. With that said, I've got a lunch. It's 12:01. I got in here late. We're going to do more of this at about 2 o'clock Central Time, 3 p.m. Eastern today. So I'll be back in about 2 hours. We'll jump back on, do a lot of the same. I'll put the AI, the artificial intelligence, in the background to show you traders what stocks are pumping, intraday pumping, which is probably going to be a lot. So watch out for that. So with that being said, guys, watch your 6, go hard and paint, and I will see you in 2 hours. Thanks again. Howdy.